So I floated something today with my staff, and they just looked at me like I was an alien. Now, you've heard of the Illuminati.
Yes.
For young,
I'm big into the Illuminati.
Are you really?
So explain.
But I've heard of it.
Explain what the Illuminati is to young people listening.
Oh,
It's a series of powerful men.
Conspiracy theories about this group of powerful people in Hollywood and throughout the world that run everything, right? That's pretty much it.
They dictate policy. They dictate everything shy of interest rates, or maybe they do. That there's this powerful group of 20, 30 people. George Soros has always been talked about. There's people in Hollywood. I've always had a theory. I'm going to introduce you to what I call the NBA Illuminati. Okay, so I said this to my staff.
I can't wait to see this.
Okay. That the NBA has always been controlled by about 8 people. The commissioner, a power broker, used to be Jerry Colangelo, now it's Wild. What's the World Wide West?
Oh, World Wide West.
Okay. The 2 top agents, one of them Steve Bartlestein.
You mean Mark
Bartlestein. So right now it would be Adam Silver, World Wide West, the 2 top agents, the CEO of Nike, and Kevin Plank, the CEO of Under Armour, and the 4 players. Now, they're not necessarily the 4 best players, but they're the 4 global players. LeBron, D. Wade. They have influence among other players. Chris Paul, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Dwayne Wade. They're not the best players. James Harden's better than some. Westbrook's better. They're not shifting policy. And I've always believed this to be true, that the head of Nike, the Adidas's, the commissioner, it is unspoken. They don't need to meet. There's not constant texting. But between World Wide West, LeBron, his people, the commissioner, there's an understanding of where the league should go. And I believe, this is why we got into this discussion this morning, Chris Broussard. You're looking at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not feeling this. But go ahead.
Here's my theory. So as everybody talks about Westbrook, that LeBron and the league leaders look at this and think dynamic and fun. He's not part of it. Iverson was never part of it. There are great players in this league that will never dictate the league, and that Westbrook is becoming Iverson. A fireworks show. We're in awe of it. But the agents will not direct Blake Griffin to him. They will not direct power to him. Am I out of my gourd? I think this is remarkable.
Absolutely, positively out of your mind. You know what this is becoming? You and Westbrook. This is the equivalent of the Skip Bayless, LeBron, James feud, if you will.
I don't have a feud.
You are killing Westbrook.
Yes.
Now, Westbrook, look, there's no Illuminati. There's no NBA Illuminati. All right? What it is, LeBron James is the most powerful NBA player ever, including Michael Jordan. Because right now, LeBron is a business mogul. And he is impacting things, and other players are seeing, he has wielded power that we've never seen a player wield.
Agree.
Like when he left Cleveland, people were looking at, he just wants to go to Miami and win. He was looking at it like, if the owner traded me or someone else, nobody would blink an eye. Why can he decide to pick a team, but I can't decide to pick a team?
That's why I defended him.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
And look at what happened. I don't think Carmelo Anthony necessarily leaves Denver if LeBron hadn't done what he did.
It changed the way the world works.
And most guys, it didn't work out for. Dwight Howard.
Sounds a little like NBA Illuminati.
But it's just him. It's just him. Like, he was taught growing up by his youth coach, who later became one of his high school coaches, Drew Joyce. He was taught, don't let the game of basketball use you. You use the game of basketball.
Who was taught that?
LeBron.
I like that.
Yeah, and you look at his career. That is exactly what he's done. He owns Manchester United. He's got, Spring Hill Entertainment with Maverick Carter. He's, I think he's going to end up owning the Cleveland Cavaliers when he's done playing. He's got all types of businesses, and he used basketball to get those. The credit to him is that he did it without sacrificing his game. And other players, Westbrook included, they just look at, I'm a basketball player.
That's my point.
Yeah.
That's what I keep telling Kristine. Is Westbrook, and it's not that.
But I think that's how most of them look at it. I think Jordan looked at it that way.
Well, I think
he had great people around him that obviously he was so great and he got all these deals.
I think LeBron looks at Westbrook and inside knows, come on, you're not changing policy. I'm changing the world. He's changing the scoreboard.
LeBron is thinking like that?
I think LeBron.
No. LeBron's probably thinking right now about what he's having for lunch and who he's going to play later
I think
today.
LeBron thinks about big social global issues all the time. That's what I think.
He does, and that's unique about him. But I think Westbrook is more like the typical player, even the typical superstar player. And look, Westbrook's brand is not suffering at all. He has a deal with Barney's. What's his commercial? Is it Mountain Dew? That he's always in those crazy green commercials and all, you know. I mean, he's got plenty. Subway, I think he's got plenty of endorsement deals. He's bigger than most players in that group of four that you mentioned.
Yeah.
He's bigger than all of them except LeBron.